Hi guys, this is Ramon Goose, and normally on the Guitar Show we obviously cover guitarists, but today this video is all about Christine Mcvie, who was a great musician and part of the British blues scene, who went on to international success with Fleetwood Mac. So sadly Christine passed away today. We're going to look at her early beginnings in the British blues scene and how she joined Fleetwood Mac. So Christine was born on 12th of July 1943 and she was born in Lancashire, England. She studied sculpture at Moseley School of Art in Birmingham for 5 years with the goal of becoming an art teacher. So like many musicians such as Mick Jagger and Eric Clapton, who also attended art college. And during her time there she met a number of British blues musicians. And actually her first foray into the music scene was with her two friends Stan Webb and Andy Sylvester. Now they were in a band called Sounds of Blue, and it was with this band that they asked Christine to join. She often sang as well with Spencer Davis, and by the time Christine graduated from art college, Sounds of Blue had split up, so she moved to London to work briefly as a department store window dresser. In 1967, Christine reconnected with her ex-bandmates Andy Sylvester and Stan Webb, and they formed a blues band called Chicken Shack. And it's with Chicken Shack that she sang this amazing version of I'd Rather Go Blind, which is really one of my favourite songs ever. And whilst in Chicken Shack, she received a Melody Maker Award for female vocalists in both 1969 and 1970. When Christine Mcvie married Fleetwood Mac's John Mcvie in 1968, Peter Green was the best man. Unfortunately they divorced in 1976, but obviously they still played in the same band together. When asked about her opinion of Peter Green, she said, "He was brilliant. And he was a tremendous man, just phenomenal. Great sense of humour, had a great laugh and a twinkle in his eye. He was just a very, very gifted man." Mcvie was a fan of Fleetwood Mac, and whilst touring with Chicken Shack, the two bands would often meet. They were also signed to the same record label, Blue Horizon. And Fleetwood Mac asked her to play piano as a session musician for Peter Green's songs on the band's second album, Mr. Wonderful. Encouraged to continue her career, Mcvie recorded a solo album called Christine Perfect, following on her success as a member of Fleetwood Mac. The album was reissued under the name The Legendary Christine Perfect Album. And finally in 1970, after not only playing and singing on the band's Kiln House LP, but also drawing the artwork that graced the album's front cover, Mcvie officially became a member of Fleetwood Mac. After recording Kiln House, the band had just lost a founding member, Peter Green, and its members were nervous about touring without him. Christine was a huge fan of the Peter Green era Fleetwood Mac, and she knew all the lyrics to the songs. The 1970s was a rocky time for Fleetwood Mac, with a revolving door of musicians, and the only albums that were successful were Bare Trees and Mystery to Me. In 1974, Christine reluctantly agreed to move with the rest of Fleetwood Mac to the United States, and within a year Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham of Buckingham Nicks joined the band, and the rest, as they say, is history. From 1979 until 1982 she was actually engaged to Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys. Christine never had any children, and she said of this, "There were never any children for me, there was always a career in the way. It was a case of one or the other." And Stevie would say the same. The lads went off and had children, but for Stevie and I, it was a bit difficult to do that. So that was never able to happen, and I never found the right man, not through want of trying. Thanks guys for watching this video on the legendary Christine Mcvie, and see you soon in the next video.